What's up? It's me again. So today I'm not doing any food cooking. I'll be making more or less of a snack or a breakfast, if you will. Had to come all the way out here and take a special trip so I could get the fresh fruit for y'all. Tell me there's gonna be mosquitoes out here. See, looking at me like that. Oh my God, you don't know shoes. So as I was saying, just came out here to grab a couple of bundles of bananas, and then I'll be headed back home so I could go ahead and make that snack for y'all. Just, oh my goodness. Let me hurry up and get these bananas before I have to hurt somebody. Bear with me for one moment. Let me walk back here. Yeah. Okay. And I'll tell you what. It don't get no fresher than that. It do not get any fresher than that. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and head back home to make this trip before I have to hurt somebody. Got me some fresh bananas. About to go on and do the thing. I ain't lying. Can't go wrong with two fresh things of bananas. I ain't making 2 trips, so I just had to go back and get another one. I'll see y'all in the kitchen. So I'm just getting back. Got the fresh bananas as promised. So I'll go ahead and let y'all know what I'm doing. This is actually a little bit of a snack, late night snack when you got the munchies. It could be breakfast. It could be whatever you really want it to be, but it's delicious. So what I'm gonna make is a favorite of mine as well as my wife's, and it's gonna be some banana nut muffins. Now these fresh bananas I did not get for this. Fresh bananas actually aren't good for it because they're not ripened or sweetened enough. So what I did over here is I prepared the station with everything as well, and I'll go over all of the ingredients. What I did over here was we had some bananas that was kind of going on the way out. Some people would choose not to eat these and throw them away. Some people would eat them. But as everyone knows, with berries, the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. So with bananas, I think it's like the darker the peeling, the sweeter the filling or something like that. So they're pretty sweet. Now, what you want to do first is break these bananas down. So get you a fork and kind of get them in little chunks just to make them easier to work with. And you essentially want to break it down, and it's almost going to liquefy itself. Now, while I'm doing this, I'll go over all of the rest of the ingredients that I got sitting up there. I have 2 whole eggs. I have a half a stick of unsalted butter. If you want to use salted butter, that's perfectly fine. That's on you. I have 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I have 1 full teaspoon of pure vanilla. Don't get the imitation vanilla. That shit's weak. Don't do it. I'm trying to tell you. Get to go ahead and spend extra dollars. Get the pure vanilla. I have a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. I have 3/4 of a cup of white sugar. I have 1 cup and 3/4 of bread flour. Now, all-purpose flour or self-rising flour is perfectly fine for this as well. I just like bread flour because it gives a little more bready texture. And we have all 3 in the house, so that's just the one I prefer. But if you just have all-purpose flour, just like most people have, that's perfectly fine to use that. And I actually add like a little pinch of nutmeg. Anyone who's ever dealt with nutmeg know how potent it is, so I don't like putting a little bit up in there. I just like a little aftertaste of it. Oh, I almost forgot 2 ingredients. We also have 1/4 of baking soda. Baking soda, not baking powder. And then we have 1 teaspoon of baking powder. So this would be the baking soda. This would be the baking powder. See how it's kind of don't look like bananas, a little maybe banana baby food or something. So that's cool. Now what I'm about to do is lightly beat these eggs real quick. Light enough for me. Go ahead and add that to the mixture. Go ahead and just add all of your wet ingredients. Give it a nice little whirl. Now, the one thing that you don't see up here that I did mention was the nuts. And the type of nuts that we're going to use is actually pecans. We actually have a pecan tree in the backyard. But I don't think they come in the season until like October, November, or start falling like that. So we have some store purchase ones. If you have a toaster oven, we're just trying to draw some of the oil out of it there, get them crisped up a little bit. It's very important to actually add a little crunch. We just got to keep an eye on them because they will burn pretty fast. So I'm gonna go ahead and combine all my dry ingredients. Little pinch, a pinchy winchy, like a literal pinch. Just mix in my dry ingredients. Oh, I forgot rule number 1 to baking. Preheat that oven. So oven preheated to 350. These are actually going to bake for about 20 to 25 minutes. Checking on the nuts. Can y'all believe that little interaction I had when I got them bananas, dude? Looking at me all crazy. Thought I was going to have to fight when I was getting up out of there. And the taste tester, I think he's here today. No, he was a little tired earlier. I'm still going to see if he could come in. Take a taste of these muffins, see how they came out. Not quite there yet. I'm gonna go ahead and start lining cupcake pan. We use the cupcake liners, easier to pull them out, easier to work with, easy to clean. What I'm about to do is chop these suckers up. Now this is going to make about 12 to 14 to 15, just depends on how big you want them. But like I said, great snack, quick breakfast, maybe this and some OJ or fruit or something. Healthy breakfast. You have your bananas in there, you have your nuts up in there so you're getting your protein as well. And it's actually cheap. It's just flour. I mean, the nuts are really the most expensive thing. These damn pecans expensive, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm glad we have a tree in the backyard. This year we will be taking advantage. Now, I'm about to go ahead and let the fun begin. I'm gonna add a little bit of flour at a time, and instead of stirring the flour, I'm going to fold the flour in. Folding the flour is going to actually allow the muffins to be more moist and not tough or anything like that. Funny story, we made muffins about 2 weeks ago, and we always make this. So, we're not new to this. So we made it about 2 weeks ago, and it came out a little funny. They taste okay, but they was pretty dense. They seemed like they didn't just, they needed a little life, needed something to pick them up. And I couldn't figure out for the life of me what went wrong. So 1-2 days went by, I kind of refused to eat them. She kind of refused to eat them. And then we went to make something else, and I looked in the freezer and found the missing butter that I forgot to put into the muffins. So we actually didn't get our banana nut muffins fixed last time. So we're about to go ahead and take care of that now. I made sure I did not forget that butter this time. Little arm workout, but it'll be worth it rather than just stirring it, promise you. Alright, I think it's pretty good. I'm about to go ahead and add these nuts. Now, I've never been good at scooping stuff and filling cups. Really, I'm just not, but I'm gonna do my best and not embarrass myself. And I fill them about 3/4. They get a good little rise on them. If y'all only could smell this. It smells so good. That banana has such a potent smell. From the first time we met. Oh man. Please don't laugh. Embarrassing. You know what? Somebody move my damn liners. I had to line it the way that I wanted it because I always come at a certain angle because I'm left-handed. And what happened was when I went over there to chop them nuts, I think my camera person moved that liner. I'm sure that's what happened. Kind of worked out because this ends up being the last muffin. You know, I always hate having to bake literally one or two muffins. So, 20 minutes on, timer, start. I see y'all later. Sorry about doing this to y'all. So we'll be back in 20, 25 minutes. See how they came out. Give them a little taste. Hope y'all stick with me. And they're done. Y'all see that right there? Beauty. From scratch. Banana nut muffins. Gonna go ahead and set them bad boys right there while I get prepared to let my taste tester see what he feel about them. Till next time, I appreciate y'all watching. Like, thumbs up, unless that means the same thing. Comment, subscribe. My camera person crazy. Y'all have a good one. Good night. Hello, so moment of truth. For those of you who stuck around for the entire show, please thumbs up, like, comment. I'll also add the recipe in the description just in case you would like to try it at home. Again, these are my banana nut muffins from scratch. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring my taste tester so he can see how he feels about it. So come on out. Let's go. What's up? What's up? What's up? Cupcakes. So no, it ain't no cupcake, man. What I got for you is a muffin made absolutely from scratch from yours truly. So what I want you to do is go ahead and, you know, have a taste. Tell me how you like it. Who helped you with this, Miss Betty? Who? Betty Crocker. No, man, that's all me. Taste it, bruh. All right, let me see. Still nice and warm. A little bounce to it. Tell him how you like it. Tell him how you feel about it. You sure you did this? Oh my, bro. If I had 3 thumbs, I'll give you 3 thumbs up. This is told y'all. Oh my. 3 thumbs up. Now 3, not 1, not 2, but 3. So until next time, hope you enjoyed the show. See you next time.